Hotspur booked their place in the final of the Champions League after another amazing comeback, this time on Wednesday night in Amsterdam. It's the first time Spurs have actually reached the final, and the second time ever in the history of this competition that the final will be an all-English affair. So let me set the scene for you. Ajax of Amsterdam led 1-0 after the first leg against Tottenham and then scored twice in the first half. So Ajax led 3-0 on aggregate to kick off the second half, but just like Liverpool before them, Spurs never said die. Liverpool a lightning fast run. Few just touches and Spurs were back in it. Ajax rattled, and 4 minutes later, Tottenham had another one. The goalie saved from Llorente, but dropped it. Morris spun and picked his spot in the corner. 2-2 on the night. And as the away team, Spurs knew they just get one more goal to win it. They had dominated the second half. Ajax were hanging on, and this was the decisive moment, even to stoppage time. Lucas Moura struck again for his hat-trick. It's dream time for them. The latest of all late dramas here. We didn't think that anything could top Liverpool's heroics on Tuesday. This might have just topped it. Tottenham away from home, 3-0 down on aggregate with barely half an hour left, and somehow they did it.
It's impossible to explain what I am feeling in this moment. I am very, very happy, very proud of my teammate. We always believed in this moment. We always believed that it was possible, and we gave everything on the pitch. I think we deserved this moment. Thank you football. This type of emotion. Without football, I think it's impossible to live. I am so emotional now, and thank you, our fans. Thank you, the people that believe in us from the beginning of the season. So this is an amazing moment, and I think it's fantastic. It's difficult to describe with words all that we are living now.
Thank you, football. Well, football certainly ripped up the rule book this week and then some, didn't it? So Spurs will meet Liverpool in the final that's being held in Madrid on Saturday, June the 1st. Well, they've done this before. Liverpool came from behind to beat AC Milan in the 2005 Champions League final. And earlier this week, it felt very similar when they overturned a 3-0 deficit against Barcelona. Now Liverpool are in the final against Spurs, as we just saw, and if their last 2 games of the season work out, they could win the Champions League and the Premier League double. And Amanda Davis has been in Liverpool for us, reflecting on this extraordinary story. It's not often you see a goal like that which came from this corner, but it's not often we have a night like the one that took place here at Anfield on Tuesday. The Kop here has seen some incredible European occasions. Saint-Étienne 1977, Olympiacos 2004, but Barcelona 2019 is widely being regarded, talked about in these parts and beyond as the greatest.
I'm lucky enough to have been to a good few. I was brought up in a generation of having to listen to my dad and my uncles talk about Saint-Étienne and Rome, and we've started to rack up our own memories now. We've got Chelsea, Juventus, Olympiacos, Man City from last year, Dortmund. This one in the context, playing against the greatest player of all time, 3-0 down, without 2 of your best players, 2 of the best strikers in the world, to do what we did, to win 4-0, to do it in normal time without extra time being needed. For me, it's the greatest ever one.
Preparations are well underway here at Anfield for Sunday's final game of what has been an incredible Premier League campaign. But whilst the fate of the domestic title has been taken out of Liverpool's hands, the Champions League, their 6th European crown, is still very much Liverpool's for the taking. Amanda Davis, CNN, Anfield, Liverpool.
Hi. In this news, talk about how the Tottenham wins at Ajax 3-2 in the semifinals of the Champions, and going on to place again the Liverpool, which went back to 4-2-0. Barcelona going to the finals and dispute the cup with the Tottenham the Wednesday. And this is all. Thank you for your attention.